Yo, what up, what up, what up? This is Busy Home Beat with your boy here, King Series. And today's video, I'm just going to talk to you about, I'm not going to make a beat or mix or anything. I'm just going to talk to you about the kind of equipment that you have to invest in, the most important ones you have to invest in if you want to become an music producer or engineer, yes, sound engineer or music producer, or you are an artist yourself and you really want to record yourself and do everything on your own. So the most important thing to invest in so that you can get that kind of commercial sound that you've been listening to, your favorite sounds and everything. So yes. So first of all, if you are new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe to support your boy. Yes, subscribe so that your boy too can grow on this kind of channel here. Yes, and at the same time, your time will never be wasted. To my time too will never be wasted. Yes, so please, what I will tell you is, let's assume that you have your computer or you have desktop computer, or I mean your laptop that you play your beat on. I'm going to tell you about the hardwares, not the softwares. Yes, invest in the hardwares, not the softwares. So first of all, what you have to do is and please, they are not in order. They are not in order. I'm just saying everything. Yes, the most important one, the first one I will tell you is to invest in your studio monitors. Yes, your studio monitors. Trust me, you might think if you record, if you play the beat, it sound good in those kind of speakers that you are using, whatever speakers you are using, and you think you are okay with that, so you need not to buy it. Trust me, you are just making a very big mistake, because that's what I was thinking. That's what I was doing. For me, I did choose some kind of speakers which sounded good for me, and I bought amplified, yes, and I just connected my amplifier to that kind of speakers, then straight to my computer. So when I played the beat, sound okay for me and everything. When I started recording my vocals, because I'm an artist myself, I do rap and also sing as well. When I do rap and sing and everything sound good for me, but after mixing and mastering, then I send it to other speakers or anything there. Even on my own speakers, the one that I used to mix and everything, what I was realizing was, after mixing and mastering, yeah, after mixing and mastering everything, when I play my song and after my song has finished playing and it's moving to another song which is not my own song, or a song which was not produced or mixed by me, um I can see that my song will be really down, really down. Yes, it will be really low. Then compared to those sounds, which will be very broad, and the kick and everything sounding great, and my own being some way. You, although it sound nice and everything, but the strength in it loses. So try and invest in the studio monitors, because when I did invested in the studio monitor, I saw that it wasn't me, because those speakers that I was using, for those speakers, I'll try and raise the volume up in my mixing and try make sure that I get a very loud mix. And when I try to master it, yes, when I try to master it, I will make sure that, yeah, I'm not peaking, but you could hear that whenever I raise the volume really out, I will hear that I'm distorting. But whenever I export it to and I play it, I could see that the sound too is still low. You get it? So when I did invested in this studio monitors over here, this M Audio, yes, I'm using, yes. It's not really expensive, and it's expensive but not really expensive, but it's okay for me. That's what I can afford for now. And when I did invested in this, after mixing and mastering, I could see that my sound really loud and okay for me, together with if I compare it to the other commercial songs and other stuff. Yes, I could see that the loudness was okay for me right now, and everything is okay. Because whenever I'm playing my song and I move to the next song, which is maybe Sarkodie or Davido, or yes, any other artist who any commercial songs, I could see that from my song to the other song, it doesn't bring the volume down or it doesn't bring the volume up. It's on the same level, and even if the volumes are not really the same, there are some the the difference are really small. Yes, yes, and I could see that my mixes too has really improved very well, because I could see that whenever I'm cutting certain frequencies on the other speakers, yeah, frequencies on the other speaker. This time around, I'm not cutting them, because this one gives me the flat sound. When we say a flat sound, it gives me the original sound, what I'm really getting. So my kick and my snare and my everything sound okay for me whenever I'm doing my mixes. Yes. So please, first thing you have to invest in is the studio's monitors. Buy yourself studio monitors. Trust me. Somebody will say, Grammy award winning person is saying that you can mix your song on any speakers, not only on the studio speakers. Yes, That's what he said. But forgetting that that Grammy producer or sound engineer who said that to you is using the most expensive equipment in his studios. Yes, the most expensive speaker in his studio. So don't forget about that one too. He's not using any speaker or not a low budget studio monitor. He's using the most expensive one, which he think sound okay for him to work really fast and get the right sound for him, so that he can get his money. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so that's the first one, your speakers, that's the studio monitor. So the second one, and you know, when you buy the speakers or the studio monitor, you can't just connect it to straight, you can't connect it straight to your laptop or your computer or anything. Yes, your desktop computer or system unit. Yes, you have to buy something which will really connect it to become the middle thing that will connect it to your computer. Yes, so that's the sound card. The next thing is the sound card. So buying the sound card, you might really look online. You might get the cheaper ones. You look on you look on you watch YouTube videos, and they will tell you, yeah, this one is okay. And but trust me, I did bought a very low budget sound card, and I did try my possible best, and still, although I get the sound which I think was okay for me at that time, but trust me, those sound can never compete with the ones on the market right now, because people are using the most expensive and the correct equipment in producing their music. And you coming up, you really want to produce right sounds and everything so that you can compete with them and make money out of it. And you are just using these low budget ones. Trust me, you are not getting anywhere. So for young people, because I've been to I'm in Ghana here, and I've been to what do we call it, some top studios, and I know what they are talking about. So I know what I'm talking about, sorry. So I did a little bit of research online, and at the same time being into this kind of big studios, professional studios which produces big artists, their music and other stuff. I realized that starting up, try and buy yourself the Focusrite, because most of them are using the Focusrite and they sound okay for them. I tried to send my other sound card to them, and they did, and they started laughing, because whenever they record with even the correct microphone that they are using over there, the good microphone that they are using over there, the vocals still sound some way. Yes, it sounded some way, and they would try to laugh at me, because I thought I was using the right thing and other stuff. Not right thing, but for me to get to the kind of level I really wanted to. So you have to invest in the right thing. Yes, try. So after the studio monitor, you have to get the sound card. That's where you're going to connect your studio monitors to what? The sound card. So if you connect the studio monitor to the sound card, then straight into what? Your computer, so that your computer, everything will be from your computer to the sound card to your monitors, so that you can get your output right. Yeah, so what I request for you is the Focusrite for now, because that's what I've really experienced. But the other ones are really expensive. If you are starting out, try and save your money to buy Focusrite. Yes, 2i2. That's what I'm using. And you can see from my back here, 2i2 third generation. Yes, that's what I'm using. And my mixes and everything sound okay for me as compared to before. Yes, and I really love it the way I'm getting it now. It's just a matter of time to understand it when you get it very new. Yes. And the next one is, so far as you have your beat and everything, you want to record yourself or record other artists, you get yourself some vocals. Please don't just rush, be in a hurry to buy other stuff, low budgeted equipment just to help yourself think that you are making. Just relax, save the money up to where you think this kind of thing is what I'm really getting for my studio, and go and buy that one. Then rush and save a little bit of money and go and buy those kind of cheap ones. Later on, you really want to upgrade, then you save another money. Just a waste of time and wasting your money. You get it? So try and buy yourself the nice thing. Then the next thing that I did was, if you have been following me, I told you I was trying to order some kind of microphone. This is the microphone that I did order. So if you look at this now, it's 80-20-20, and it's okay for me at this level, yes, because it makes my vocals sound good, and whenever I'm doing the mixing and everything, I don't really suffer by cutting frequencies and wasting a whole lot of time on my vocals. Yes. Sometimes you watch YouTube videos and the person will be making, will just be doing a little bit of cutting. You cut the low ends and do some kind of sweepings in the middle, then the vocals sound okay. Even without even putting EQ or putting any effect or plugging on it, the vocals still sound good and right? Yes, just because he has really invested in the right equipment, and they did, whenever they are recording, they take time and record so that they will never waste time in their mixing and everything. But if you buy any kind, it's like mixing and music production is like cooking food. If you are cooking food with some kind of bad ingredient, or bad ingredient and bad foodstuffs, trust me, you're not going to get the very delicious food that you really want to taste. But if you are cooking it with very fresh ingredient and fresh foodstuffs, yes, you know what you are going to get at the end of everything. Yeah. So the third one is the microphone. So this is what I'm using, the 80-20-20. You can buy yourself the NT1A, which was really my target before buying this. But after getting this, I think maybe even if I will buy NT1A, not now, because this one sound okay for me. As you are listening to me, you know how it sounds right now. Yes. So these are the three most important you have to invest in. This is what I was suggesting for you, but you can do a whole lot of research about it and ask other producers or top seniors that you think they're already in the game making good music for you to hear and you feel okay about it. So first of all is the speakers, yes, the studio monitor. Then the second one is the sound card. Then the third one is what do we call the microphone. For the acoustic foams, your piano keyboard or your keyboard, yes, those ones are just secondary matters. Yes, the mixers and everything, they are just secondary matters. The most important ones are the microphone, your sound card, and your studio monitors. Those ones are the ones that you're supposed to invest in more than anything else. So please, I hope your time was never wasted. These are the three things I really wanted to share with you. More videos coming your way. Make sure you subscribe to support your boy. Like and comment to this video. It's your boy King Series. Anything you want me to do about it, just comment. Your time will never be wasted. I'm out.